Hey everybody, how are you doing today? I feel like I went swimming and I have something in my ear. I don't know why. I did not go swimming. Let me just turn this down a little. So, how's everybody doing today on a nice Tuesday? It's beautiful here in Virginia. I had my big heavy coat on and then I went out and it was like, I don't know, 60 degrees out. So really pretty day here, and I hope that everyone else has that too. You have a window open, that's a nice feeling. Hi Charlotta and Francis. Gina, how are you? So today we're going to do a fun thing. We're going to use the Trinket Box, and we haven't used that in a while, and a couple people were asking if we could show that today, so that's what I'm going to do. We're also going to, just to make it fun, do a little bit of napkin collage. And I know that some of you have, hey Brenda, have been asking about that. Hi Lisa, and oh, I missed somebody. Hey Mare and Johanna. Loretta, how's it going? Good to see everybody. Yeah, it feels like it's been a while again. Hi Anne. I guess it has been a while since Thursday. I'm trying to think of what we did. Hi, Allison, Miriam. Shoot, I have no memory. I think we were just here. It's starting to get bad, guys. I don't even know what I did yesterday. Anyway, today we're going to have fun. We're going to make some stuff and just gel plate. We did that last time, didn't we? Yeah. Hi, Allison. Beach tour. Oh, that's right. We did the beach tour. Yeah, we were out at the beach. I think we're going again because my sister's going. Hi, Carrie and Emma. I am just getting messages that some of you guys, hi, Johanna and Pam, you guys are just getting napkins that I sent in December. It's crazy. Hi, Mary Beth and Pauline, Linda. I went shopping. That's normal. Got a few more things too. Hey, Lori and Rhoda, Judy. Good to see you all. I'm not alone. It's like every day is blurring into the next one. Yesterday I did a lot. Hey, Linda and Leslie, another Linda, Cindy, Barbara. Oh, thanks for coming, everybody. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time today. I went ahead and did one panel, but we're gonna make a fun little Trinket Box today, and I should have gotten out all the samples, but if any of the team are here and you happen to have samples of what the Trinket Box looks like, and you want to drop the picture in here, that would be great. Hey, Kay and Joellen, Jane, hi. Hey Jane, I'm coming up in a week from Saturday. Well, I'm going to see my mom, and then I may go up to Jess's in Connecticut because Nora, my little granddaughter, is going to turn 5. Hi Linda and Lorraine. So we'll see. There's Jane. Hello. Okay, so what we're going to use today, let me just get the dies out. I'm telling you, I feel like I was swimming. I'm a mess. My hand hurts. It's swollen. I don't know what I did to it. Okay, here is the die. This is the Trinket Box, and we're going to go through. Oh, hey, Kathleen, because I think Kathleen was one. Oh, Mitziana made it. Hooray! Texas is here in the house. Hi, Sandy. That is so happy. I saw Mitziana was eating an ice cream cone. So I'm happy to see you're well. Are the kids back in school, Mitziana? I hope so. The other thing we're going to use is Sizzix Matboard. Hello, Mina, Paul, somebody else that I just missed. This is kind of, oh, there's Lisa. This is the effect that we're going to get today. We're going to decoupage, well, we're going to put the, oh, good, Linda. We're going to put a base cover on of a text paper. Oh, there's Deborah. And then we're going to go ahead and decoupage the napkin on top. And this is going to be done on the Trinket Box. Hi, Laura and Rhonda. So here's a napkin that I picked. I hope it works, because I didn't really do a lot ahead. I was running around. I was on the phone today and trying to get stuff done, but I feel kind of good that oh, hey, Glum and Donna. I feel good that I got some stuff done yesterday and today. I brought stuff. I cleaned out my sock drawer, my underwear drawer, got things sorted. It just makes you feel good. Hey, Michelle. Yeah, the napkins are really fun, Rhonda. They're addicting, I'm telling you. So here is the die. We'll take a look at it in a minute, but this is what it looks like. I do have, I think, 3 in my Etsy store if anybody's interested. If you don't have it, I have a couple left. Oh, you had your second COVID shot. That's great. So, Mitziana, I didn't see. They are back in school or not? Sorry, I missed it. What are those? Oh, socks. Like, what are those little horses? They're like this big. Hey, Barbara. Good to see you. Also, the dies, I haven't gotten my... What happens is when they ship them, you know, the... Oh, hey, Teresita. When they ship the Sizzix dies and stuff to me, I get a little notice. I haven't gotten it yet, but I hear that they're on target. Hey, there's Karen Gartland. Good to see you. All right, so I think... Oh, I did want to show you one thing. This was a card that I got today from Madeline, and will be on the blog tomorrow, the instructions on how to make it. Hi, Debbie. Isn't it pretty? Using the flower and... Oh, there's Karen. And the mandala. Oh, it's the second one you bought, Pam? Hey, Anna. And then she even did this. Thread your day with smiles and laughter. Isn't that a pretty stamp? I like that font. Oh, hey, Debbie. I'm in Virginia, too, you know. Maybe we're neighbors. So go ahead and look over at the blog tomorrow, eileenhull.com, and you'll see some beautiful projects from the education team. Hi, Angie. So let's see, what else do I have to say? Oh, tomorrow at 3 o'clock, oh, they are back in school. Oh, good. Yes, God bless those teachers. Oh, yes. I don't know how I couldn't have lived without them. Oh, Yorktown. You're not too far. I'm up in Herndon. I'm in Northern Virginia. But we would go down there occasionally. Yeah, tomorrow there's an interview over at Bella Crafts Publishing at 3 o'clock Eastern. So if you want to go over, and I'm not sure what all is going to be done, but we'll find out. Oh yeah, I heard about this second shot. Hi, Marlo. Where are you? I'm at home. Lisa, finally. Let's see. I think I said all that. Okay. Oh, and I have an interesting thing. I'm not gonna tell you yet, but there's some developing interest on some stuff, so I'll let you know. All right, let's get going on this, because I think it might take a little while. We're going to be decoupaging. It might take a little minute to dry or something, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this around. Hopefully. All right, being very careful not to... All right, successful transition. Got to move the cords a little here. I'm still trying to get this figured out. My situation here. Oh, wait a minute. How's that? Does that look okay? Let me get you on the computer. So I hope you guys all had a nice weekend. I guess we did. Who can remember? Horrible. Okay, there we are. Let's see. And comments. Let's see. Yes, 1 o'clock Mountain Time. You're in New York City. School is just outside New York City. Okay, good. Everybody's talking, chatting. Okay, I wanted to just show you. I should have gotten out samples by the team, but I just didn't think of it until the last minute. But this is a piece from the Trinket Box, and this was one that I did a while ago, just like a little journal and it has a little hidden thing here. We're gonna do the same kind of thing. We're gonna collage, and yeah, I know, Bev. It does. I don't know what day it seems like. Day 952 of the same thing. Ugh. But this is just the little book that I made, and I did use it for a while, and so I took them out and I brought them to the beach with me, and I'm going to try and use them again. This is another instance of what hopefully this is going to kind of look like. Okay, this was one of my favorite songs from church, and this was a napkin, so you can see how the, wait a minute, let me see, maybe I need to move this back a little. The text shows through the napkin, and I just really like how that looks. So that's what we're going to do today. So here is the die. Here's all the stuff we need. This is my gigantic thing of decoupage matte medium, and this is what we're going to use on the napkin. I have gone ahead and used my thermal web adhesive to stick down the base of it, and we're going to do that in a minute. But the reason I did it is because it just takes less time. It's not wet. So this is just like having paper on here, so I don't have to wait for it to dry doing the decoupage. You can do it if you want. And they don't have to be all even like this, and you can do however you want to collage. But that's what I'm going to do today. So we're going to put one of these together, and then we'll have two, because when you're cutting this, you need to do 2 passes of it to make a complete box. So here is a piece of mat board that I've already got my adhesive on, and here are just some pieces of paper from dictionaries that I had, and I alternated the size. And look at that, isn't that just the cutest little dictionary? I got that at my dad's house, but what I liked about it was that the color was different, and that's why I have all these different things, because it adds more interest. You could go ahead and ink them if you wanted, but this was something I picked up in the thrift store the other day. The new handy Latin, English Latin dictionary. Handy, I don't know why, because it's a dead language, but it's probably, let me see how old it is. I love getting dictionaries. 1958, wow. So, you know, maybe it was alive then. I don't know. I do like Latin because you can trace back words and stuff, but I don't think I could speak it. But anyway, and then here are some of these, but I don't think I'm going to use these because there's too much white space. So I am going to go for all text. So you would read the whole thing instead of cutting it up. Yeah, it's tempting. It's just interesting. Some of these words are like, what? I never heard of that. So here's the die. Here are the pieces, and we're going to go over them in a minute. And then this is the mat board that you're going to want to use, because if you have never seen this before, this is a scoreboards die, and it's meant to be used with thick material like mat board, chipboard, anything up to a 1/16 of an inch. And the reason is that there are some blades in here that are scoring blades, and they're not crease blades. Crease blades are plastic, and they will just bend something, but it doesn't work so well with mat board. These are blades, and like, you know, this is sharp. This is like the cutting edge, but it's sunk down a little. So when you run it through, you're going to get these perfect score lines. And then the other piece that we have in here that's a little bit different is this is a mover and shaper. And so the way it works, I know it sounds confusing. When I first heard about these, I'm like, what? How does this work? So this is magnetic. There's a magnet in here. Well, these are the magnets. And so what you do is you just set this in. Now, the one interesting thing about this die is that the magnetic piece is included. Usually you would buy that separately, but because this is meant to fit pretty specifically in here, it was included. So this die is a little bit more expensive than normal. They're usually $40. This one, I'm charging $45 because it's got this extra $10 piece in here. So if you're wondering what the difference is, that's what it is. So things to think about on this die. Let's just go through them and talk about what everything is on here. All right. So when we're making the box, well, let's see, let's get the picture here. I wish I had one, I should have brought it, but you'll see as we go along. This here, you have to cut 2 of these, and this is the box piece, okay? So this forms the base underneath. This is the spine right here. You can see kind of sticks out a little and bends around. And then this is the base of the box. And this is the cover that is this shape. Now the back one will be filled in and the front one will be open. So you'll see as we go along. And I love how Wendy did that. And Wendy, I don't know if you're here, but Wendy Kuski designed this, and it is just, it's one of my favorite projects, I think, that packaging that was ever done. So just so she knows. Okay, so let's go ahead and cover this piece before we cut anything. So like I said, it's a piece of mat board with adhesive on it, and it's nice, strong adhesive. So now we're just going to take our papers and we'll just lay them out on here and kind of see what we want to do. We want to alternate the colors. So we want to have a, you know, a light one and then a dark one and, you know, different sizes. So I think what I did last time was, and I think I'll do that again, I'm going to take one of my Latin things because let's take our adhesive off. Now some of these may not turn out right. When I'm doing this design, I really would rather do an all-around pattern, but I like the look of what we're doing, so I'm not gonna really care what direction it lands up. This is my tearing ruler, and I never use this one because it's so big, but this one I use a lot, and it's just kind of like a deckled edge, and all you do is lay it down and kind of tear along the edge, and that's going to give you these little deckled marks. I like it because it's going to get a lot of text in, you know, so there's not going to be a lot of white space. Now the other thing you can do if you wanted, you could just ink this up with, you know, distress it. A bit far for a crafting session. Oh, what are you saying? Oh, are you guys gonna meet up? I'm so jealous. I wish I could do it. It's only like a year and a half ago I was over there in your neck of the woods, guys. Okay, so let's put this like here. Ova. Oh, that's like egg probably. All right, and then we could go sideways because that's, I'm going to keep it the same direction. So let's just take one of these big pieces. Economic determinist. I don't know what that is. All right, and just, you know, kind of keep it even. And then what I do is just kind of score, you know, just rip it down the side there. And then maybe this little one, that's cute. I'm gonna overlap. And please come back, Eileen. Uh-oh. I would love to come back, Helen. Believe me. It was a blast. We had so much fun over there. Oh. Is anybody on that I saw? You came here and you were in Portugal. Oh, Jane. I wondered. I think I would remember you. Well, we'll have to do it next time. All right, I'm going to do another. See, I kind of like this, but nah. I'm just going to go around here. You're going to hitch a ride in my luggage. Okay. Pity you're not in North Wales. I know. We'll have to. I wish we could all get together. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh no. You know, we talked about a craft cruise a while ago, but the thing about it is, you know, you'd have to fly to get wherever you start. So if we had one leaving from the US, the UK people would have to fly over to get on the boat, which would be a pain. I mean, that's already a trip. Plus with COVID, who knows? You know what? I'm going to do just one thing of this. I don't know what either of those things are. It's just kind of fun. And I keep the extra strips because they're handy to fill in. I'm going to overlap it a little bit. And then you don't even have to, you could just fold them under because that's not gonna, you know, stick out or anything. All right, and then we need maybe just this. What do you think? Direct current disc brake. I kind of know what those are. All right, these are fitting pretty well. I thought this would take too long, and that's why I went ahead and did one of the sheets, but danger minions. Have a conference? I would love to do that. That would be a blast. All right, well, somebody arrange it, and I'll go. We could have a thing at the beach, but the thing about that is we just don't have room for a lot of people. All right, what else? Maybe one more little strip, just because I don't want to, I'm going to go sideways on this. I don't want to have adhesive sticking out and bugging me. So here's another little piece. And okay. All right, so we filled up our 2 pieces of mat board with torn up paper. It looks kind of nice. Now I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna do the decoupage once I cut it, because then I'll know where things are gonna land up. Oh, well, I just dumped that on the floor. Oh. All right, so let's take a look now. It is a ruler, not a blade. That is true. No, this thing is handy. No, you can't even cut yourself on there. I have this other one too, but it's thick and it's a little bit more jaggedy. I don't know. I need to try that again. Anyway. All right, let's, oh no, here's some stuff sticking out. I guess I can just put that down there for now because I don't want anything sticking on my die. All right. So, like I said, if you want, you can ink over this, do a little stuff, but you can do it after we cut it too. So I'm going to take my 2 cutting pads and I'm going to lay this out on the die, but let's just look at it, because when we put our mat board down, now really the good thing about this one is the only piece that really matters is this one, because this we can flip either way. The binding is going to be sideways no matter what, so that doesn't matter. Jane, you're 20 minutes from each other. Oh boy. Hey, Ann Butler. So Ann is going to be the host tomorrow on the interview. So Ann, don't ask me anything embarrassing, even though she knows a lot of dirt on me. We've been to a lot of trade shows together. All right, so this one, all right, now the thing to remember is this one is going to cut the hole. So this one, I'm going to do the plain. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter. We don't really have a plain end. Well, maybe this one is a little more plain, because I'm going to put some napkin over this. So let's turn the right side facing the die. And, I mean, you could, if you wanted, you could cover the other side too, but I'll probably wind up inking it or something, just for the sake of the video not being 2 hours long. I'm just going to leave it in here, and we can figure that out after. And then we're going to cut. Okay, and then we'll see what we have, and then if we have to adjust, we will. Can ask during interview. Uh-oh. Send me your questions, people. Oh, no. Danger, danger. Okay, so let's see what we have here. All right. Now, this is something that I always forget to tell you guys, but you have to think about. Oh, that came out all right. Yeah, that's cool. All right, so there's one, and it's, you know, facing the right way, because it could be either way. And then, what other pieces do we have here? These are even cool. I don't know. Look at, oh, I wanted to get that little animal, whatever that is. But, Here is our thing. This is going to sit in the middle. This is our binding. And here is, yeah, this came out right. So this is the base that's going to sit inside. Now we're going to do it again. Same thing. And what we want is the text to go in that direction. So I'm just going to, however this comes out, I'm going to lay it down. And it doesn't really matter. This is kind of one of those projects that you don't have to stress out about because it's going to be in the background. Nobody's going to notice, right? Use is to frame pics for a journal cover. Yeah, the fun thing about this die is that it can be a photo frame, it can be a book, or it can be a box. So there's a lot of things, many things you can do with this die. I'll show you in a minute. Oh, shoot, I can't believe I did that. All right, I left this in here, and I shouldn't have done that. So I'm going to have to back this and glue it down. I should have taken this piece out, and then you would get a solid piece. Let me just show you out of a scrap so you can see how it works. I was so ready to do that. All right, let's see if I have a scrap of matboard here. I'm sure I do. Yep, well, I don't. I have a big piece, but we can use this because you're special. Let me just cut one without this piece in here because I want you to see one thing that you have to remember to do, which is to put your little piece of foam in here. Now what I did also, this is just a little tip, sometimes there is room in here where this can shift around. So what I do is cut little pieces, 2 widths of matboard, and I just stick them in here so it spaces it out nice and evenly. And I'm missing one piece up at the top, but you know, that keeps it kind of wedged in there exactly where it should go. Stop cover the mount board quickly. Oh, this one, well, oh yeah, I could do that. Okay, all right, thanks Glum. I will do that, because that will just take a minute. All right, let's get another piece of adhesive. Where did I put it? Put it away. Oh, shoot. All right, I have scraps up here. Oh, there's the sheet, but... Okay. Yeah, why not do it right? It wouldn't matter. I mean, we could work with that, but it should just take a minute. In fact, this is going to be the bottom, so I can just put one sheet over it and it won't even matter, because you're not going to see it. Thank you. You use this to make a keepsake for your son and daughter-in-law's wedding. You know, I did that too, Pam. No, they used it for the ring box. And my daughter had, well, my son-in-law had had written on a napkin. It wasn't "Will You Marry Me?" but it was something like that. It was really cute. And so we framed that on the bottom. It is just nice for memories. And it goes together pretty quickly. Okay, now, all right, we're taking this out and we're putting this in. And the reason we're doing that is it's a spacer. If we ran this over and didn't put this in here, that piece would cave in and it would want to stick in the die. So when you buy the die, normally you get a little piece that comes in it that sticks in here and it will pop it out, but because this one comes with this piece, you don't get that. So you just have to remember to place a piece of foam. Now this is just the extra thick fun foam. This is what I poke all my holes on and stuff like that. It's a mess. So I just cut a piece out. I couldn't find it. I have another one, but you can see it's like probably, I don't know, 3/8 inch. So I just cut 2 of them, glued them together, stuck them together with adhesive, and I just put that inside. And now I have a spacer, and hopefully that's going to pop out. We'll see. Because if it's not high enough, it may not, but I think we're good. Okay, so let's get the little cutting pad, And I'm just gonna place that on top. I'm just gonna use my short one instead of the big one. Get my machine. All of the movers and shapers come with a little square. Yes. Not this one though. Just want to make sure that's lined up right, and okay. There we go. So now you see how to cut each one. And then we have the pick of this one or this one, whichever one we like better, which I don't know. We'll look at it. But see, here is, and this kind of lifts up because it's got that foam lifting it. And there we go, some Latin. So now we have all our pieces cut out. And let me get out my glue. We could use glue, we could use our red line tape. Where's mine? Oh, I think I put it in my, well, we can open another one. If you need it, I have this in the shop. I'm waiting to get my adhesive, the Easy Cut adhesive, and it should be coming soon. So I'll let you know, because I'm out of that again. I ran out really fast. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is put together our base, which are these two pieces right here. And we're gonna go ahead and fold over on all of the score lines. And this, you wanna fold it all the way over. And what that does is it breaks the fibers and it makes it easier to work with. Now, something that you can do, and I think I will do this, is you can peel back some of this mat board so you don't have the bulk. And I do it sometimes, not always, but I think I will do it here. So, you know what, Leslie, I forgot. I need to, I'll write to her tonight, and I need to check on it anyway, see when it's coming. So I'll put in an order for the 1/2 inch. Sorry, my nose is running. Yeah, the Trinket Box is fun. Might just press the blade into the middle base. What? I don't know what you're saying, Karen. All right, so I'm just taking this, because these are tabs, and this is gonna, you know, this would add thickness to it, which you don't need to have. So I'm just pulling this off, you know, each of the I don't know what you call them, the sides, I guess, the sides of the box. I pulled a lot off that one. You know, you never know how much you're gonna get in a, I have broken like every nail this week. I don't know why. Okay. All right, that looks good. So we can get rid of this stuff. And we're gonna put together our base by just gluing. Let's just glue this. Gluing these together, matching them up. I'm gonna use my little clip for a minute. These are my Dollar Tree clips, which I love. And, you know, just score on every line, wherever it is. And you're just gonna form your box shape, you know? Easy. Okay, so that's the box. All right. Just make sure you get the top, because the top is going to sit on this. So just keep these all the same height. And if you have to kind of jiggle it around a little to make it work, that's fine. Okay, so the next thing that we have is this piece here, and that's going to lay down in the bottom. Now, I could have made it fit perfectly, but instead I fiddled a little bit with the dimension, because I think this is 3 by 5 or 4, yeah, 3 by 4. So this is journaling card size. So if you wanted to use this for a journaling card, this works great. You can also make a little book out of it. If you wanted to use this piece here, let's let that sit, and here is our spine. So we're gonna go ahead and just kind of fold these around on each of these score lines. So what you can do if you want to make a book is you could just attach that to there, and you have this cute little book. You know, you cut 2 of these. So there's an option. You could put the book spine like that if you wanted, however you want to do it, but it can be a book. So this is really a fun die, I think, because of all the options. Maybe I should leave that. Anyway, so we have 2 of these. We can pick which one. I kind of like that one. It kind of looks like little fringe, but I pulled one now. And this, that's kind of hanging off. That doesn't matter because that's going to sit in the bottom here. So what I'm going to do is just add a little adhesive. Wait a minute. Yeah, I do it on this side. Because I want this sticking to the bottom of the box. Okay, so I'm just going to drop that in there. And then kind of square that up so that it's sitting right. And it looks like a rectangle, not some weird shape. Okay. Team Karen is almost all accounted for. Yes, there are options, Debbie, exactly. Okay, that looks, oh, I just messed it up. All right, that looks pretty good. All right, let's let that sit for a minute. You could put something heavy in here and weight it, you know, like that. But that should stick. Okay. Actually, we could go through and do this if we wanted to. If I didn't put enough adhesive the first time, you can just go in and add it there. Maybe I could put this in here. Okay, because we want to get this put together and let it set. We can add some napkin to it after if we want, but I think mainly I was thinking about the front was where I was going to add it. So let's do our napkin. Let's get that going while we're waiting for that other thing to dry. And so you're going to want to have some kind of something on your table so you don't get it all wet and messy. And you're going to take your napkin and remove the white so you're just down to the napkin. And I did see a thing. Oh, I just got tape. Let's see if this works. I know, I love that napkin. Yeah, I've tried like washi tape and it works, but I'm not sure about this kind of tape, but let's see. Oh, it's really clear. They always say it's like, what is this, transparent? Well, it is. It's transparent. I can't even cut it though. Well, let's see what happens when we put it on the napkin. So if we put it on the back, that should help us peel it apart. Oh, look at that. It did it. Good tip. Whoever said. All right, now there could be another one on here. It's hard to... Well, let's put another piece of... Well, let's just use... Let's see if it works again. Oh, wrong side. Let's see if anything peels away. Oh, it does. Look at that. Okay. This feels like pretty welded on there, though. Just have to be careful here. Wow, this is really fine. I kind of like that though. That's going to show through so well. Okay, now you're going to take I find that this works really well, water brush. Turns the wrong way. Drives me crazy every time. Okay, and then we're going to look on here and just see like how much or what we want to have. I think I want the other one. So we're not going to have a lot showing, but I'm going to just go around the edge here, and you can see, you know, just go around like that and tear, and you get this nice feathered look. And that's going to blend into your napkin stuff or your text really nicely. See that? See how you can see through? I like that. All right, let's get out our. Okay, now to use this is my hand that hurts. Does that look swollen to you? I feel like I might have gotten a splinter. It just really hurts. Oh man, I hope I can open this thing. Oh man, ow. Shoot. Whoa, I cannot get in that thing. All right, wait a minute. I haven't, this is my old one. Maybe I can open this. Oh. Ow. Maybe if I have a towel or, I can't even tell you how much that's killing me. Ow. Oh, this is not, oh, there we go. All right. Ow, ow, ow. It reminds me of one time my son had gotten a splinter and it was all hard and red, and it's not, but it does not feel good. I thought it was arthritis because I do get that occasionally, but I don't know. Anyway, to get old is not fun. All right, so I want to, first I want to make sure this is going the right direction, which it is, and then I want to get my paintbrush. And I'm just going to paint a little bit on the base of it. And actually, we're going to go ahead and do the whole thing because that's a sealer anyway. So if you have any pieces that are like lifting up, you can go ahead under it and just put a little under there. And we'll just seal this whole thing. And then wherever the napkin goes, we'll be fine. And you want to work pretty quickly, but it'll stay wet for a while. So we're just going to go ahead and put that on top and pat it on. And then we're just going to tear it, you know, on the inside, like around the edge. Actually, let's get this going here. And then, you know, just do it a little inside and then you can kind of fold it under. So that'll tear too. And then we can paint that under, you know, into the... We can also use this if we want. You know, that's kind of pretty. We could just do that right there. It's wet. Why not? Oh, I like that. It's so springy. So we can do the same thing again, and that just helps us to know where to pull. You do have to be a little bit careful with this. Is everybody doing okay? Okay, Allison. Yep, night-night. I know it's late. And then if you see that you're losing your wetness, you can just go back and, you know, paint some more on underneath or on top. But it'll go through to the back. So, yeah, that looks good. Just smooth out any of this fuzzy stuff here with your finger or whatever. Now, I didn't get here in time. This is dried, or I don't even know if I did it. So I'm just going to do it again and pull that away. I mean, the water brush is a big helper here. Oh, maybe I didn't even do that before. And you can kind of go in the ditch, you know, you can feel inside here where it's the edge. And this you could just turn down, but let's just pull it up. So normally I like to do this before I cut, but in this case I didn't know where everything was going to land up, and I would rather do it this way. So now we can just take a little bit, get it on our brush, and go around and just kind of tap that down. See how that's just working out. And you, again, you could have covered the other side, but I just didn't do it. You still could do it after. You could ink it or something. But it's probably better to do it before you put this project together. All right, coming along. All right, now just go on the inside. Again, you know, just get these fuzzy things out of the way. Or put glue on it, and then just go ahead with your finger and smooth them in there. Isn't it cool? I know, that's what I love, Helen, how you can still see the words. And you can, you know, you can add a lot of stuff on top. Once you get your napkin on, make sure you seal it, you know, the outside of it. So just go add another coat. But I love how delicate that looks. Isn't that pretty? And now you could go ahead, because you have the whole rest of that napkin. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to say was I'm going to be putting together some more napkin kits, because I found some really pretty spring flowers and spring napkins. So those will be going up in the Etsy store hopefully soon. Maybe tonight, if all goes well. All right. So you could do this. It'd be a pretty little Easter box. So then you're just going to let this dry for a little bit. But isn't that pretty? It's like you made your own paper. I love it. It does, Gail. It looks like an expensive. To open jars of Mod Podge, you front a flat screwdriver. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. The bunnies are adorable, Mitziana. Okay, so let's see. Where else? Now, if we wanted to, probably on the side would be pretty, or maybe even inside. We have our paper kind of go in the wrong direction unless we orient it this way, but see, our text is going like that. So I'm gonna leave it. Actually, though, look at, that would be pretty. Let's just do one more little thing in there. In case you didn't see this part. Oops. And if you tear it, like see I tore it right there, don't worry about it, because you can just re-glue. Alright. So just lay that in there wherever you think. And actually there's that nice little corner, so... Oh, you know what? Oh, we already... See, if we had not glued that down, we could just wrap it around the bottom, but... So we can just take our water brush once again and know where to cut it. Also, I'm using this decoupage matte medium, but the Mod Podge matte works nicely too. It's just, this is a big old jar of it, and I do like how this works. This was the first one I tried, and it worked, so it's like, I don't want to mess with success. I mean... Alright, and just pat out the bubbles. And if they overlap and if they wrinkle, so what? You can't even tell. That's pretty. Isn't that cool? I don't know what that is in there. See, I ripped it, but you can't even tell. It's really hard to ruin this, thankfully. Gotta love those projects. One thing, when you're done with this brush, put it in the water right away because it will harden and ruin your brush, because I've done it. And this stuff I'm going to get rid of. Sometimes I throw these out, but I think they do keep it kind of moist. So I'd pick all this junk off here, and I pick it off the sides too, so it doesn't give me trouble the next time I want to go open it up. Sometimes I take wax paper or saran and run that around here, and then it also helps it too. I know, I do like it too. Napkins are fun. Oh, good, Miriam. Did you get hacked or something? Ugh. Okay. Now this would be another one where we could do the napkin, but see, it's on the bottom. The other thing, we could do it like that, because I like how that looks better, because you have your pattern. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to take our spine here, and we're going to attach that here, and we can do it on this side. See, I don't want to cover the napkin, so, but you could just put that on top, but I'm going to do that. And that gets tucked in. I think we're good here. All right, let's get all this junk out of the way. I hate that when I look and I'm doing a project and it's like there's just stuff everywhere. You know, we could ink the edge. It does look kind of plain. Well, let's just see. Maybe there's some brown ink on my sponge. Yeah, all right, let's just kind of antique that up a little bit. Okay. All right. Now the other thing that we could do is we can go over this, and we probably should do this just to seal it, because the front is sealed. We can take this and just quickly go around here to seal that up too. Takes just a second. And it's fun. It's like painting. I mean, if you're gonna do it, what the heck? Take another minute. Oh, really? Debbie, the only ones you see are plain white? Oh, there's so many pretty napkins everywhere. I like Home Goods, or sometimes even Walmart or Target has cute ones. Hallmark stores, which there's hardly any of anymore. All right, now I'm gonna use my, well, we could glue it. Well, we want to do this first. So we're going to attach this down here. Now I could, I'm just going to, maybe I'll use tape here. I'm really just doing the quickest thing right now because it's messy with the glue. You could use hot glue, but I don't like that because it adds dimension. And this is already pretty dimensional, so I kind of stay away from that on ones where there's already bulk. It's too much. Okay, so this is gonna, you just figure out which way you want it to come out. And see, now that's all wet. Just make sure you leave enough room for this to bend, because it's got to bend like that. You can set it on there almost and center it. Okay. And then this, let's put another piece of tape. You guys with me? Let's pull that off because that's going to rip. So for the people who said they wanted to see the Trinket Box, do you have any questions? Mechanism, structure of machine, piece of machinery. This is a mechanism. But you see, if we didn't put the box part on, how that could be a nice little book. And then the frame, what you would do is you would cut one like this and one like that, and then you could put a spacer in here. You could leave the top open so you can add your picture or photo or whatever it is. And, you know, you could take another one of these and do like a little score line and stand it up. So, all right, are we ready? I'm just gonna and there it is. All right, we have to add the bottom. Let's just do tape down here. Now see, what I do sometimes is I'll add another strip of mat board here or around, because you've got this extra little ledge here. So we have this extra piece. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut that, and then we can bump it all up so it's the same height. This is kind of a, you know, going the extra distance. But if we're doing a video about it, just so you see all the options. Does anybody, I can't see any questions. Put a tiny book in it. You could. Oh, it'd be adorable. Oh, thanks for posting the napkin thing. I have the ones that I want, so it should be soon. Yeah, see? And then we could probably just cut that. Let's just glue this on. Uh-oh, now I let this sit too long. Where's my glue pin? From Dana Fink. I love that thing because I can't lose it. Oh boy. Glue the boxes together to make a display box. Oh, good, Gail. Yeah, it is a good one. The thing is, you can't see all the ideas from the packaging. I wish that there would be a way, but okay. So just glue these down. These don't have to be fancy. It's just to level it out. You know what I mean? And you don't have to do this. But it only takes a minute. Is that gonna fit? Oops. Okay. All right, and then this is just gonna set down, but see what I mean? If we had this one popped up, it would just, you know, be a little crooked, but no big deal. All right, and then we're just gonna take our glue or whatever it is that you decide to adhere this together with. Tape glue, hot glue, cold glue, wet glue, dry glue, adhesive, and you're just gonna center that on this other square. So you kind of want to, you know, well, that looks pretty good. It is nice to use the glue because you have a minute to let it settle. There. And there it is. Now, there was one other thing I wanted to show you that I have in my Etsy store. I ordered these the other day, and I have some extras if anybody wants them. But it's a black handle, and I don't know if I would put black on here, but you could. And it comes with 2 screws, so if you wanted to use this in wood or something, you could, you know, and screw it in. But I have these brads instead, and so I was thinking it might be fun to use that as a little handle to open and close it. So I'm not going to do it though, because I should have done it before I put this together, but you can't think of everything. All right, I'm going to put my stuff in to soak. I'm going to clean up all my junk here. And what do you guys think? You want to give it a try? Gotta run for supper. All right, Linda. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. Yes, pull out your... We should do some. Oh, well, good. I'm glad you like it, guys. It is a fun die, but it's good for anything. Like if you do want to make a book, you can see how easy that is. That you would just leave this box part out and you've got a nice little shape, and you could, you know, punch holes, or you could loop it over your elastic or whatever. Makes me mad that I did that, but maybe I'll just fold it down. Yeah, so there is your little box, and I like how this kind of comes out too. And you could put a magnet here, you could do all different kinds of closures, you could do a ribbon here and just tie it around. You could do a shaker lid, which I did one time, and that came out pretty cool. You know, you cut a solid one, put it under here, but put your plastic and little shaker things in between. Or you could put a message, a photo. It's really pretty. So there you go. Okay. So that was the deal for today. And my husband just walked in the door. So I'm going to go and say hi and make some dinner. I think tonight we're having our our fake KFC big bowl. I have all the stuff for it. So we like our KFC bowl. But see, you could also put some more 3D flowers. This is just the basic construction, but you can see there's a lot more you could do. You could go around the edges and ink, and I just think it is important though to seal it, because you've got a lot of joins here and things, and instead of ripping things off, like, see, I didn't do that here, but that would smooth that down and all that. So anyway, guys, I'll see you tomorrow, actually, at 3 o'clock over Bella Crafts. What is in a fake KFC bowl? Okay, you know how they have the famous bowl? Well, it's called the famous bowl. And it's just cheaper to get it at KFC, because it's like $5 for the bowl. And it's so bad for you, but it's so good. It's, okay, you do a layer of popcorn chicken. No, first you do the mashed potatoes. So I make instant potatoes. Put that in. Then you put some chicken on top, then some corn, gravy, and some cheese. And boom, you have the famous bowl. And it is delicious. I'll see if I can take a picture of it. It's professional, I'm telling you. If I don't have a heart attack, I will send you a picture. Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you on Thursday. Okay? Thanks for coming. So much better if you make it yourself. Well, it is pretty good. I mean, yeah. Do it on fries. Oh. Poutine. I don't like that stuff. Kinda. But better. Yeah, the KFC bowl is the best. Yeah. All right. I see. I have other friends that like them. All right, I'm heading up, guys. Yeah, and they're done in like 10 minutes if you have an air fryer. You just heat up the chicken, and that's the main thing, and then everything else is like 5 minutes. So, again, here is our project. Here is the die. And that's what you get. Okay? All right, guys, thanks for coming. See you soon. Bye.